what I was going through in life. It was like it was a time where I was really figuring out who I am as not only just an artist, but a person. And, you know, I think going through like troubling times makes you a better artist, a better writer. And a lot of these songs kind of represent me trying to find who I was and me trying to deal with, you know, the demons in my head and the stuff that's going on. And sometimes like poking fun at serious, you know, subjects. And my favorite song to write was probably Freaking Out. It was, they were all really fun, but Freaking Out was special because we wrote it in Joshua Tree in the middle of the desert, and we wrote it at like midnight. The desert gets really like creepy at night, and it makes you kind of paranoid that there's like something out there. And we wrote Freaking Out about something I was going through in my mind, kind of just the thought of like, you know, the chorus is, I've been freaking out that you've been having doubts. And it's something that like, no matter how long of a relationship you're in, you kind of, once in a while, you're just like, oh my God, do you like not love me anymore? Like just out of nowhere. And it's usually just you being paranoid. That's kind of what we wrote the song about. And Freaking Out was the title because we were kind of paranoid that there's something out in the desert. My approach to songwriting is kind of different each song. Like sometimes I'll go in with the producer, he'll start throwing down some chords and we'll just start messing around, humming stuff out. That's actually how we did Sweater. We wrote Sweater in 20 minutes, just doing some chords and singing That's My Sweater. And there's that way. There's also like sometimes we wrote on an acoustic guitar. It May Sound Strange is that kind of a song we wrote on an acoustic guitar only. And sometimes like people will send you beats. I usually don't like to do that because I kind of like to like be able to like pick the drum sound and like pick the synth sound and like where it comes in and the key. So I feel like if someone sends you a beat, it's a little bit, it kind of limits you, your creativity. And I like to be like totally open, creative on all fronts. So my favorite way is going into the studio and just kind of collabing with one or two people and just jamming. That's like the realest way.
Yeah.
I think I'm like the most involved an artist can be with their music video. I've always loved music videos, and I've always wanted to have like very cool music videos. And just recently in the last year, I kind of figured out like what that means to me. And it's basically whatever the end product is, it was exactly what I saw in my head. So whatever we have to do to get there, we'll do. I love classic cinema. I love like Quentin Tarantino's type movies, and I love when music videos have that vibe, not just like a regular music video vibe. I've seen that a million times, and I kind of want something different. So I usually come up with the concept all on my own. I go to like a cafe, sit down for a couple hours, and just like hammer out ideas. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And then I send it to my team, and they're usually like, yeah or no. And we go from there. But yeah, I love like coming up with the concept. I love picking out the wardrobe, the location, the props is my favorite part. I go on Amazon and find the craziest props, sometimes eBay. Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty involved in the music video process. I think I'm most excited to play Sweater live because from every time that I played it before, the fans react so heavily to it and it becomes a crowd favorite. And I think that that's the best feeling on stage is when everybody sings your lyrics back. Even if you don't know the song, it's a song that like by the last chorus, you'll know. Because the chorus is That's My Sweater. They are friends of mine, and I saw that they're going on tour, so I actually texted Jack, one of the Jacks, and asked, hey man, what'll it take for me to open for you guys on tour? And he responded and he said, man, that would be incredible. Like, we've been watching your recent music and we love it. And I said, thank you, man, thank you so much. Let me know if there's anything I can do. And he said, I'll reach out to my people. And sometimes when people say like, I'll reach out to my people, it's like they may forget, or it's just kind of an easy response. The next day, my manager got a call from his manager, and I was like, man, that is Jack. He's such a good dude.